Hey everybody, StogieFarts here. Before I get into this video, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been watching my drawing videos. If you haven't seen the last drawing video I did, if you're a fan of the Trailer Park Boys, then you know who Jim Leahy is, character on the show, one of the greatest characters of all time. I went ahead and drew him. I'll put a little thing up somewhere around here. Just if you want to check out that video, I'll put a link at the end of this video and a link in the description. Check it out, it's pretty good. Anyway, this video is about where I buy and will not buy my tobacco from. A lot of people ask me, I get a lot of emails, a lot of comments, hey StogieFarts, where do you buy your stuff from? And this is where I buy from and will not buy from as of right now. My opinions are subject to change. Before I do, I'm smoking some no-name pipe that I had for years, and inside is some cupcake from Boswell's. And this is a purchase that I just made. Actually, I bought cupcake. I bought something called Maple Leaf, Vanilla Cream, and Rum River. 2 ounces of each, so it's about a half a pound that I got. Ordered it from Boswell's, and it arrived at my doorstep probably 2 days later, and I live on the other side of the country. Couldn't beat that service. I just logged on their website, actually using my iPhone. Felt like trying a bunch of aromatics that I hadn't tried before. Saw those 4, click, click, click. Paid with PayPal, and 2 to 3 days later, on my doorstep. Very impressed. So I order right now, I order a lot of stuff from Boswell's, and I also recommend tobaccopipes.com. My friends over there at tobaccopipes.com always treated me well. Free shipping anywhere in the United States, no matter how small your order. That's very impressive. So not only do they offer free shipping for any size, but they have a nice selection. They sell both pipes and tobacco and all sorts of accessories. They're good dudes. So if you go over there, just tell them StogieFarts sent you, and they will take care of you, I promise that. Now, some of you may be watching this to find out where not to buy tobacco from. This is just my opinion. Free country. So these places I'm about to name, some of you may have had excellent service with them. Don't let my opinion sway you. This is just my opinion. 1. I will no longer be shopping at pipesandcigars.com. I have shopped there before. I've used them before. I don't really remember any negative experiences with them. But lately, they have been really taking a nosedive in the customer service department, making people wait for months sometimes for things for their orders to be fulfilled, sending out the wrong stuff, things of that nature. So, and it's not just one person. There's actually been a whole thing going on with Pipes and Cigars right now at the time of this video. And I don't know, there's even rumors they're going out of business. I cannot confirm that rumor. It's just something I've heard. It would make sense why the service is certainly tanked. So I'm no longer placing orders with pipesandcigars.com. Just I don't need to. I go to tobaccopipes.com and I go to Boswell's for my main two. The other one I will not shop at, and I have never shopped at, is Four Noggins. Now a lot of people love Four Noggins. I've never shopped there, so this is just, my opinion. I'm the type of person where I will only shop with companies or people that I feel have a good attitude or are, goodwill towards men, that type of good karma, like you do good for me, I do good for you, that kind of thing. And I read something on Four Noggins, this was a few months ago, it was probably around October or November of 2016, and he made a comment about wishing harm on somebody. Now, if memory serves, it had to do around the election time, and it had to do with wishing harm on then President-elect Trump. Now, this has nothing to do with whether you agree with Trump or not, like Trump or not, Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter. My bone of contention was this was a business owner speaking as a business, wishing harm on somebody else. Doesn't matter who it was. You don't wish harm on somebody. You just don't do it. If you're the type of person that can look at somebody else and go, you know what, I wish they get hit by a car or get paralyzed, then that is not the type of person or business that I am going to be taking my hard-earned money and promoting here on this channel. I'm just not going to do it. And if you're watching from Four Noggins and you want to contact me and discuss this in private, I am all ears. I don't hold grudges against people, but when you wear your emotions on your sleeve, I can only judge based on what I'm seeing. And I saw, and a lot of people saw, a post that Four Noggins made under their business channel, under Four Noggins, wishing harm on another human being. And that's fine. That is completely fine. If they want to do that, it's their prerogative. I do not work for them. I am not an employee, and I am not here to tell them how to run their business. And if you have a if you don't have a problem with that, continue to shop there. I am not telling you or anybody else where you should shop and not shop. This is just where I will not shop, because I just am the type of person where if somebody wishes harm on somebody else and they have no problem saying that, then I don't associate with those kinds of businesses or people. I just don't. So anyway, and to add on to that, somebody else, had a problem with Four Noggins doing that. They called him out on that, and instead of Four Noggins coming out and saying, I'm really sorry, I shouldn't have said that on my business account, or, I'm really sorry, I shouldn't wish harm on somebody else. They did the opposite. They actually said, and I'm going to paraphrase this, but I'll put I'll put the actual thing up on the screen here. But they basically said, most of our business doesn't come from the United States, and we don't give a shit what you think. So anybody, I'm a business owner. If somebody comes up to me and says, they have a grievance with something I said, I listen and I try to be apologetic. Even if I don't agree with them, I will be apologetic as a business, because as a business, I want to try and make people happy. I'm not selling out. If I can't make somebody happy, I will apologize and say, I'm sorry, I can't make you happy. That's it. What I won't do is ever tell somebody, you know what? I don't give a shit what you say. I don't give a shit what you think. I don't need you as a customer. Even if I feel that way about certain customers, and believe me, I have against certain customers, I have felt that way. But I will never say that, because there is a fine line that as a business of things that you should and should not do. Again, I'm not telling anybody how to run their business. That's their bed. They want to make that bed, they can sleep in it. I'm just saying, as a business owner, I would never do that, and because I would never do that, in good conscience, I can never shop at a business that does that. So hopefully that answers some of your questions about where I would shop, where I don't shop, why for both places. If you want to chime in below and leave some feedback, go ahead, use the comments, let us know where you shop and don't shop, or anything that I've talked about in this video. Let's just have an open discussion, and yeah, that's it. So if you have any other questions for me, you want to submit me anything, just contact me and let me know. Talk to you later.